Alright, this thing is on. Так, testing. Haha, yes! Hello everyone, you can't stop this frequency from working. So, some people might ask what the hell is going on, and I will tell you. I'm Graham Bannon, and I'm here to provide you with fresh news, nice music, tips and some other stuff, and of course torture you with my amazing voice. Some of you that are still here even will ask, why the hell are you doing it? And I will tell you, sheer boredom. And well, to be honest, am I the only one of Cardinals Radio? I was a big fan of them, and they just, well, disappeared for some reason. I haven't heard from them for a while. So, I thought, why not make a radio of my own? With blackjack and nice music, of course. So, let's just start with the news, shall we? Bandits are terrorizing Louisville. I think I've heard that news before the pandemic even started. Anyways, all jokes aside, the problem has been going on for months. While the major factions of the city maintain a defensive posture, the bandits continue to pester everyone with their attacks. In recent news, elements of the 55th Rescue Squadron came under attack by a prepared bandit ambush near the Louisville baseball bat factory. Shots were exchanged between soldiers and the bandits, as well as the groups of armed citizens who responded to the Army's distress call. Once the smoke had cleared, the total casualty list is as follows: 3 soldiers, 2 bandits. The effectiveness of the bandits was determined by the skill of a particular sniper who was responsible for a majority of the soldier casualties. Lena Novak, one of the citizens who responded to the call, said, "When all is said and done, my heart weighs heavy that all this death was needless." Well, what can I say? When a soldier dies on a battlefield, it is a tragedy. But when he dies on a battlefield for a good cause, it is even a greater tragedy. But let's not grieve for too long, alright? Let's drink a glass of hard liquor to the fallen, let's wish to the brave soldiers good luck, and let's wish to the bandits that they will, well, I don't know, stumble into the horde of infected. Perfect fate for them. For those who still feel somehow sympathy towards these people, after all, they have soul too, they are misunderstood. Well, reminder, you don't become a bandit because you love friendship, magic, and love. Bandits are sadistic bastards who never had a father figure in their lives, and BDSM enthusiasts who are allergic to latex, so they have to wear the red silk. Get the idea? These guys don't deserve your sympathy. They torture, kill, and rob. But let's end this news on a positive note, shall we? All soldiers, I congratulate you on a small but not insignificant victory for our city.
And to the bandits who are still alive, don't worry, my dear friends. The justice will come up to you eventually.
Here's Marty Robbins to remind you about that.
To the town of our Freel rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
And we are back on air. The following news are about bandits again. Wow! Namely about how pathetically screwed up they are. Eyewitnesses report that bandits lured a large group of people into a shopping center, then locked all the doors and set it on fire. But guess what happened? The group of people came out, and in even larger numbers. They managed to get an injured woman out there. Those are real people, escaped from a burning mall and saved a person. Take that, bandits! Anyway, everyone went home, happy ending. Everyone who was there, you guys are heroes. Damn, the news today are, well, interesting, but you know what Johnny Mercer thinks about all that? He thinks that we should keep being positive, even after all that. Isn't that right?
You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Then they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, and have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No,
And now, before we go on a break, Department of Health is issuing a full-blown warning. Do you hear me? Every time I walk on the rooftops of our beautiful city, I often see people walking down the street like knights, only without a damn armor. Guys, what the hell is wrong? You don't want any blood getting on your face while you're fighting with infected, right? So, remember, cover your face with mask, so blood won't get on in your nose, in your mouth. Cover your eyes with protection glasses, and everything will be much, much better. And don't forget to wash your hands after all this magnificent work that you've done outside. Thank you all for listening, and don't forget, you can't stop this frequency from working. What do you think? Nice slogan, huh? Anyways, enjoy the music, keep yourself safe.